These are original Honda wheels, so I was told. I don't really know. Anyway, let's do the other side. What are you doing? Alright, so my camera battery. Alright, so my camera battery is low. I'm gonna take it inside and charge it real quick with my speed charger. I'm gonna finish putting on this tire, and then I guess I'm gonna go take my car and get it vacuumed. That way I don't miss anything. And then I'll be back. Alright, what's going on, everybody? I just got back from vacuuming out my car. Yesterday I went and helped my uncle get some hay for his dogs. He built him a new kennel and he uses hay for bedding. And so I had a hay bale in the back of my car, so it was just covered. And then I just had stuff from the week of working that I needed to clean out and stuff like that. So I just got my GoPro off the charger. Let me show you guys what it looks like so far. Now I'm going, oh, my buddy Hunter, who kind of got me into the car scene in town here, is headed over here right now. We're gonna go get air in our tires. I love these Continental. Continental is one of my favorite brands. I know they're not the best, but they've just been reliable for me. Now, another thing I really like is how much of a gap there actually is between the rotors and the calipers and the rim. On the 14-inch, there is no space at all. I need to go through and probably just get new of these. I don't want to paint them. I still want to do these red, I think. So, and then here's the old ones. Have not been in the rear yet. Yes, I did drive like that to wash my car. Sue me. Anyway, let me get everything in place. I'll be right back. That thing weighs like 60 pounds. I'm not even joking. It was my grandfather's. Now it's my uncle's, and soon it'll be mine. So I got everything set up to where I can sit right here and work on the car. Pretty much all broke. I can finger loosen them.
Excuse me, do you know where the dumpster is?
Very end. If I was at the shop, I'd have an impact and I could just go zzz, 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 done. But, you know, things aren't always easy, and I want them done. And I don't feel like waiting until next weekend. So, not to mention, the opposite tire has had a nail in it for months. It doesn't leak air, but it's got a nail in it. When my control arm broke, the bolt in my control arm broke. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen it. At It's Giggles, ITZGIGGLEZ. Anyway, when I pulled up on the side of the road and decided to fix it, you know, because I carry all my tools with me, I saw that there was nails in it. Alright, first things first, get out your tools. You're going to need a 17 millimeter and a 12 millimeter. You're going to need this thing. What happens is when you hit this with a hammer, this will twist, and so you can convert your momentum into torque and untorque these without stripping them out. Because the set of rotors I got does not come with any hardware. So, get out your handy dandy Stanley tool set. Also, now I do occasionally put my legs under the car. I don't recommend that because you never know, the whole thing could just fall on you and you could die, but I like to live life on the edge. So, that's just another step. That's the difference. There's a heat shield covering all the bolts. So So let me figure out what size that is. I'm gonna go with probably a 10. Oh, these are backwards. It is a 10. I was wondering. Yeah, it is a 10. 10 millimeter for the heat shield on the back side. I'm putting my hand here covering the heat shield. Putting my hand here covering the heat shield. So while I'm pulling, there's no chance of me rubbing across this with my wrist and cutting myself. I do it quite often. It's not just over exaggerating. There's going to be a 10 millimeter here at the top, holding on to the tie rod up here. There's another one right here, close to the, what's that? Right here, close to the shock. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I'm gonna get cute. It's a hilarious video if you guys haven't seen it. Where's my 10? Insanity, trying the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Like I can get the 10 millimeter on there. There's just no way for me to turn it because I have no room to actually get the wrench behind it. What is this, the 10? What do I need, 14? Nope, it is a 12. So for the front, it's not a 12 either. Oh, it's just, that might be the wrong side. No, it's the right side, it's right, it's the wrong wrench size. Go down away from everything. My uncle likes to say do that. It works. I just don't like doing it really. I always feel like I'm going to strip something out. Alright, so these are smaller, a lot smaller, like almost half the size of the front brace because it is a front wheel drive car. These are 12 millimeter bolts. There's another one right here. I'll just bend this heat plate. I give no fucks. Get that off before I get the bolt out too far and I'm not able to get the wrench off. Come on. I'm put this by hand. Honestly, I'm doing this backwards. Supposed to do the 14s first, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm just going to bend the heat shield. I give 0 fucks. Please tell me I don't have to take the brakes off. All this needs to be just sprayed and cleaned. The brake line running this way, and I need this bolt off back here. Putting back on the brake line right now. Once you've got this mounted, you'll want to put this ring. It does line up in a certain position, however this is hydraulic fed right here. It is pressurized, so it needs to be turned, and this needs to sit down on it at the same time. think it'd be easy, but it's not. Back torque, back pressure, back load, whatever. There we go. That was a lot easier. You just grab the bolt instead of trying to grab the bracket on the bottom and just twist the bolt. Make sure you don't like mess up the threads and you're bomb. That's it. Now, put these two bolts back here. Make sure you put the washer on. You're gonna have a washer, a lock washer. It's gonna have this bolt back on top, which I just lost. There you go. You wouldn't happen to know how much horsepower can I get out of my car before I have to get off of regular gas? Because there's no E85 around here.
I don't know. I put 91 no ethanol in mine right now.
I just use regular gas. Ain't done nothing to mine, you know. Damn, that's not gonna fit. Almost done. I really want to get some purple power and clean all this. Alright, we got one. Second one in here. Is that really not going in? Just fall in the hole. Fall in the hole. There you go. Oh, it's not lined up correctly. I need to... There you go.
Your ECU in the back right here?
Huh?
Is your ECU in the back right here?
I think so. Yeah.
Sounds like half the floorboard.
Yeah, that's where it normally is. Someone's done something to this car, like electronically, because it idles like it's been cammed already. So I don't know. Getting there, guys. And awesome. Oh, that was for the heat shield. Cool. No bolt left untightened. All right, let's go ahead. Hold this steady so you don't break your brake line. Put your screwdriver in there and do whatever you want to do. That's good. Then you want to get your 12 millimeter. I gotta put the spring back on too. So for this, you want the small part to be in front of this right there, and then you're going to want to flex it to make that fit in the hole. Let me try to show you guys while I do it. It'll be kind of hard. Oh, I'm not going to show you. You're just going to watch. Let's get a little screwdriver behind it. Press it down. Done. Now you have brakes. Make sure that's all the way down. That's down. Finish tightening all your bolts. Let's do that's all I can get without completely fucking up my dustpan. Alright. Make sure you check all your 17 millimeters and your 12 millimeters again. I lied. That's a 12. We'll use this one. Damn it. If I wasn't a married man. That's what I tell myself. I'm not. Keeps me out of trouble. You got any kids?
Oh, 16.
Shit. Are you really? I thought you were 18. Shit. I had my first kid at 19. She's too young. Probably your age. Alright, and you put the dust shield on. So angry. She's not a good lady. Leave her alone. Alright, 12 millimeter. Got another 12 millimeter. Put it up. It's probably a 10, I bet you. Yep. You can build this whole car with a 10 and 12 millimeter. I have it. You want to go eat? Doesn't matter what you torque down the heat shield to. I don't want to hear in the comments fucking 23 pounds or 8 pounds or oh my god, it's gonna. I don't give a fuck. I'll take this bitch off. Y'all fuck with me. All right. Sorry, guys. It's a little stepped up, but I don't care. $200, sold. Especially because mine are all dry rotted right here. What kind of exhaust do you have?
A picture of blind song.
SRS catback exhaust. But I don't have a catalytic converter, so I had to weld it.
Whoever did it for me put this on them.
Pipe bomb.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, hand tighten pretty much all of them. Remember me telling you guys about untorque them before you lift it all the way up? That's why. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I am currently headed to my sister's house. She is about to head out and go back to London. She wanted me to come by and get a present that she said she had for me. I've got the new brakes and rotors and wheels and tires all on here. I'm currently driving to see the alignment, see if it needs to be balanced. My alignment was already off a little bit to the left, but as long as they're straight, it doesn't matter. Even if my steering wheel's crooked, the wheels themselves are straight. They seem pretty balanced so far. I'm still testing them. Brakes work good. I figured out the problem with the back finally. I had the absolute worst time trying to get that back one on. I didn't record that one. What had happened was I broke my C-clamp trying to compress that one small piston. In the process, while I was turning the C-clamp itself turned the piston. And so when I went to try to slide the caliper and the brakes back on, it was hitting the little dot that's on the back of the brakes. Well, that little dot is actually supposed to slide in a cross that's in the middle. Well, it was turned so where it was actually hitting right here. It wasn't actually sliding in the groove like it was supposed to. So I figured that out. I wasn't able to put the corrosion barriers on those brakes. Most people just use grease anyway. Normally only the performance ones come with the metal on the back. I bent one putting it on, and I actually couldn't compress the cylinder anymore. So I just took both of them off on each of the brakes on that back passenger side. But I got it all hooked up, running. I didn't have to take the brake line off back there. Thank Jesus. It was the worst. I went and had lunch with Hunter. He's one of the car guys. One of the first car guys I met here. Actually, he is the first car guy I met here. He has a 93 EG hatchback. He actually took the turbo off because it was leaking, but it's already set up. It's built and it's ready for turbo. It's on my Instagram page. It was the car of the day, the very first one I ever did. If you guys want to go check it out, Instagram at It's Giggles. Now, let me see if I can actually shout him out real quick. Let me find his name on Instagram. I'll throw it up on the screen, but let me find him first. Hunter Garrison 5. HUNTER_GARRISON_5. Right here on the screen. Go check him out on Instagram. I really shouldn't be driving like that because my maintenance required light came on and I don't know what it is yet. So I got to talking to them about, what's next for me. And I believe the next thing isn't going to be going for turbo, isn't going to be swapping out this old automatic transmission for a standard. I'm going to do a little bit more to the suspension. I'm going to go ahead and redo the tie rods, control arms, and trailing arms, ball joints, anything of that nature for suspension. I found a kit for 4 control arms, trailing arms, ball joints, everything for like $300, like $260 or something, $240. I'm going to get that probably. After that, I'm taking the automatic out and I'm putting the standard in. I'm probably just going to swap it for another ACURA Integra 5-speed manual transmission. That way it'll bolt right up, not a lot of fabricating. I will have to cut a hole in the floor and run it all, down here to the cables. But it'll be a lot easier. Only thing I don't really know how to do is program computers. Car computers. Let me rephrase that. I don't know how to program car computers. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. Because like I said, I do everything myself to this car. I've got a $2,000 computer, really nice laptop. I just need to figure out what programs I need to use and how to do it. If I could find somebody to help me and kind of teach me, that would be fantastic. If anyone out there knows and you see my video, hit me up. Message in the comments down below, or you can hit me up on Instagram at It's Giggles. Other than that, it's driving good. bit before she has to leave. I'll be back to close this video. Alright everybody, just went and visited my sister. Hold on. There we go. Just left my sister's house. She is headed to the Dallas or the airport or somewhere with my grandma to go get on a plane, fly back to Dublin, and then fly to London because the direct flight to London cost a lot more or something, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, here's the gift she got me. I don't know if I told you guys. I know, that's pretty awesome. I don't think I've ever had this. So, I'm drinking that tonight for New Year's. Anyway, I'm now headed to O'Reilly's to put my car on the scanner. I'm supposed to work